So, Regents Exam 1, question number 20. First, consider the system of equations y equals negative 1 half x plus 1 and y equals x minus 5. Then consider the system of inequalities y is greater than negative 1 half x plus 1 and y is less than x minus 5. When comparing the number of solutions in each of these systems, which statement is true? Now, this is a 2-point multiple choice question. They do not expect you to solve these algebraically in some way and determine what all these answers are, because realistically, that's more work than a 2-point question deserves. So you are kind of expected to graph these, just compare the graphs. So you're kind of looking at the difference between a system of equations and a system of inequalities. So to start, to make my life easy, I'm going to graph the system of equations. So I add a graph page, and my first function, negative, control divide for my fraction, 1 over 2, x next to the fraction bar, plus 1. And it's a line, which I expected. There's no squares anywhere. So now I press the tab key, and my second function, y equals x minus 5. So when I look at this system of equations, these are not the same line. They're two distinct lines with two different slopes that have one single intersection. So the solution to this system of equations is that point of intersection right there. So I know that the system of equations has one point of intersection. So now I'm going to add another graph page, and this time I want to graph the inequality. So I have to delete my equal sign, and I need y is greater than negative 1 half x. Plus 1. And here, notice, now the dotted line, those are not solutions. But everything up in here in the blue is a solution to that inequality. Now we do y is less than x minus 5. So when I press tab, since I already set up relation, I just need that less than symbol. Notice down here at the bottom, those answers in the pink are like those answers in the blue. They're good for one of the two inequalities. That's just the x minus 5. So y is less than x minus 5 is down here. Y is greater than negative 1 half x plus 1 is up here. The dotted lines are not solutions. But this magenta region over here on the side is true for both. And in this region, anywhere that my arrow is, it doesn't have to be a lattice point, is a solution. So there are infinitely many solutions to this inequality, whereas there's only one solution to the system of equations. So both systems do not have an infinite number of solutions. Both systems do not have one solution. The system of inequalities has infinitely many solutions, and the system of equations only has one. Therefore, this is the correct answer. The inequalities is going to always have more solutions than the equations. The only difference is if the system of equations is the same line, they're going to have infinitely many solutions as well. So that's what we're really looking for. But in this case, the system of inequalities absolutely has many more solutions than that single solution for the system of the equations. And that's question number 20.